Okay, whenever you want.
Okay.
Please.
Hello everyone. You are all students, aren't you? Yeah. So, do you feel that what you study is far away from reality? And at the same time, are you willing to bring your own ideas into the real world outside? Well then, Taller de Ideas is the place to be. Brought to you by an international team of professionals enthusiastic about design thinking, Taller de Ideas is a creative and innovative place that aims at bridging the gap between theory and practice while crossing boundaries among fields of study. In Taller de Ideas, with the support of mentors coming from a variety of different sectors, you can develop an idea based on real needs. You can discover new tools. You can test this idea into a real working environment. So, what else? Make it real. Join us now. So we're pleased to answer any question, of course. No questions? You ready to go? Yes, please.
What was the pain you were trying to solve?
You want to answer?
Yes. Yeah. The main pain, the students. Yeah.
Sure.
If you can.
Sure.
So one of the pains we heard several times is the idea of having a gap between theory and practice and solving something which is not a real life. It's like being in a university, like a parallel world. So, and that is something I think which we can't afford. And the another idea, because we all know that real life is not monodisciplinary, it's interdisciplinary. So that's why our Taller idea is also based on interdisciplinary collaboration between students from very different disciplines, solving real-life cases from real industries, and they're all contributing their very specific skills and, of course, the passion, because it's about passion and it's about willingness to do something new.
I really like your idea to get practical in university, and I'm wondering about the business connection with the is it going to be a person in charge of bringing business companies to this lab, or are you going to make this connection? It's very hard to make it.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Anyone want to? Do you want to?
It's not only the business.
I'm thinking in the business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good part of the lab.
There has to be some people that is engaged in church to make these connections and to maintain these connections.
I think one of the ideas was as well to get local businesses involved, especially because if it's local, it's more touchable. Like, we don't want any, multinational company. We want a local business. We want to do something for the local economy. And I think it's much easier to get like a small SME local company involved in the university than some sort of huge multinational company. So,
What does the company get as a revenue? Or
they get their new students, future employees.
what?
They can train their future people coming to work for them. So for them, it's personal marketing to get new employees coming in the company.
So it's more than an interview, because you know how this person works.
You know how the person works, you know how they solve problems, how they react when there are problems. So for them it's like getting to know, because I don't know how it is in Spain, but in Germany there's not enough new young people coming to do the skilled workers. So there's a competition of getting new employees. So company really do need to act and find new ways of getting new people in. So that's like a win-win situation for everyone.
Yeah. It's like at last businesses can know what you can do and not what you know how to do. So it's based on practical learning, and among our results there are career days like matching what businesses are looking for with the skills of our students, and then by working on cases drawn from real life, from companies, from local businesses, you are sure that that person is ready to go and ready to solve things.
So thank you for the presentation. It was very intriguing. The only thing I couldn't figure out, but in all presentation, is what is the main barrier to go into the market? I mean, for instance, imagine you're a lawyer and you go to the law faculty of your university, and you want them to know how is real life in the courts and during, I don't know, the practice case. So you mean that one lawyer has to leave the work for some hours, and for him is a loss, and then one professor doesn't have to teach something like to connect it to the theory rather than not connected to reality. So it's just a mismatch of person in their role. So you want professional to come in and give lectures and involve students in something practical, and you want professor to come out because they don't serve it all, or not. I mean, how do you figure out this mismatch?
We see that this, let's say, the idea is revolutionary, and this is one of our intention to take people away from their comfort zones. Because what we have heard during these days from students is that they say that professors care about their personal research. They don't care about teaching. They don't bring people from real life. So as the basis of this methodology is willingness to step out from your, daily position and be a mentor. And what we see, and what has already been told about the motivation of, let's say, business people to join, I think this ideology of corporate responsibility is like today training the future leaders. And what this technology or methodology is about the modern skills. And more employers say that we don't want anyone who's like, knows exactly everything, but we have to have people who are good in collaborative situations, who know that there are many aspects, who are willing to listen, to contribute, be in different positions. So we really see that, of course, it needs a lot of will from the top level of the university, but we are also aiming, besides implementing this model, also that the design thinking methodology and design thinking course is something students will get on their first year, because this is the basis for getting the most